And when it comes to standards, I think that we take too much information in because we definitely live in an information age. But we take in too much information from all over the world, from social media and other people's lives and what other people are doing. But the best person to look at for this is God. God is holy. Let's just stop right there. Holy means that there is nobody like him. He's completely set apart. You cannot match someone and compare them to you can't do any of that. And so as it pertains to standards, it's like I have to recognize that I am a unique person, that I'm created in the image of God, but I am my own unique person. And with that being said, everybody isn't going to like my uniqueness. That's okay because people reject the Lord, right? And I can't do everything that everyone else does. And it's not to say like I feel like I'm just missing out. It's because who I am creates the standard for my life. And that's where many of us miss it. Is number one, we're created in the image of God and we're children of God, but your individual calling is your direction. Your identity is your direction. Your sense of authenticity is your direction. It sets the standards for your life, which is why many of us, especially me, let me speak for myself, in my younger years, in my 20s and stuff, I squandered and went all over the world, did all kind of things, that were not a reflection of who I was because I didn't know who I was. A lot of times we make bad decisions, we have bad boundaries, have low standards and low expectations because we don't know who we are. But when we know who we are, the standards are set for us. We don't necessarily need to make them because who we are speaks for it, speaks to it. It elaborates on it. When you walk around as someone who is sure of yourself, people don't come into your space treating you any type of way because they recognize that you have a set way of doing life. And they know based on how you treat yourself and how you carry yourself that you're not going to allow them to come over there and do any kind of type of thing. So the same way that we look at God in that sense, even back in the day when when we were living in the world, when I was living in the world, we could drive by a church, we would turn down our secular music because we felt like God has standards. And even though we wasn't living for God, we like, let me respect God's standards, even in that. So it's like we need to take notes from God and not make this so difficult. Not make this so difficult. Do the real work, which is finding who you are within your creator, our creator, and then the standards will flow. But we're trying to do it the opposite way of finding our standards and then finding ourselves. And that's just not how it works.